Hello everyone. I hope you are ready to learn today. We will begin our lesson on the first topic, Introduction to Using Appropriate Phrases and Expressions. First of all, why do we have to learn using appropriate phrases and expression in an online discussion? In online discussions, speakers often face communication barriers, such as unstable internet connections or technical malfunctions. Without the ability to use suitable phrases and expressions to overcome this, participants may come across as unprofessional or impolite. Therefore, learners need to develop the skill of using appropriate language to manage communication problems gracefully in online interactions, and this highlights the need for structured communication techniques to enhance clarity, engagement, and impact in both formal and informal discussions. So in this lesson, we will focus on using appropriate phrases and expression in an online discussion. Before we learn the phrases and expressions, let's go through some problems that we may encounter when we are having a discussion online. First, we may face connectivity problems. Internet disruptions can interrupt the flow of communication. Poor internet connection can also cause delays and disrupt the flow of discussion. In addition, we may also have noise issues while discussing online. The noise might be from our surrounding or our equipment. Maintaining attention and focus can be harder due to potential distractions like background noise. Besides, comprehension might be a challenge in an online discussion. Due to distractions and technical issues, there might be miscommunication or misunderstanding of the information that is being delivered. Lastly, technical issue is one of the most common problems we encounter during online discussions. This is because different tools and platforms have varying features and usability, affecting communication. Participants may have differing levels of technical proficiency, leading to difficulties in using the discussion tools effectively. These are the problems that need to be solved during or before the online discussion to ensure smooth communication on both sides. I will teach you the appropriate phrases and expressions to be used in these situations. To avoid connectivity problems, check your internet connection before the discussion. You might want to test the connection out with somebody else prior to an important online meeting. However, if the problem occurs during the discussion, there are several English expressions you can use. For example, Mary, are you there? You're breaking up quite a lot, or I'm afraid the connection is not very good, could you say that again, please? You may also say, could you just repeat that please, I think we lost you for a minute, or I am sorry, the Wi-Fi isn't very good, I'll drop off and reconnect. To minimize noise issues, if you cannot find a quiet place, make sure to turn on your microphone only when you are the one speaking. Besides, you have to ensure that the placement of the microphone is good so your voice can be heard well. In instances where you cannot hear someone or everyone cannot hear you, you may use some phrases to inform them. For example, you can say, I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well, it's quite noisy in the background, or my apologies, please forgive the noise in the background, or can you speak up a little? Other expressions you can use are, I am sorry to interrupt, can you say that again, I can't hear you clearly, or I apologize for the disturbance. Allow me to repeat what I said. Comprehension or understanding can also be a problem during online discussions. Sometimes it is hard to pay attention to online speakers, and you can miss key information. When this happens, you can use certain expressions to ask for clarification. For example, I'm not sure I quite understand, could you please say it again? Or could you repeat that, please? Another example is, can I just check that I understand what you said? So, you were saying that we have to order the books 2 months in advance, is that correct? Lastly, the most common challenge of online discussion is the technical problem. Everyone has different capabilities in dealing with technology. Therefore, problems are more likely to arise due to technical issues. There are a few phrases you can use to deal with these issues. For example, apologies, I'm having some technical difficulties. There seems to be a problem with the audio on my end. Or, my camera isn't working at the moment. Please give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Or, can you see my screen? All in all, maintaining good online discussion manner is crucial for an effective communication to still be achieved even with limited cues. Additionally, it is essential to always practice patience and empathy to foster meaningful and respectful communication at all time. We hope you learned something new today. Feel free to ask us any question on the discussion board.